Welcome back, everybody. Seeing how this works, I'm hoping it's going both areas. I just want to check one thing real quick. It doesn't show up on the screen. Well, that would explain why. Lock that there. And that's still not lined up right. I'm going to do okay, nothing popped there. Got the sound on. Let's see, alert box. And that could be part of the issue. We want it right there. Lock it in place. Lock this in place. Lock this. Lock this. Let's try that again. Boom. All right. I believe it's working now. Boom. That went out like it was supposed to. And chat test. And that's going out like it's supposed to. Okay. Boom. It is back up and back up. It is running the way it's supposed to. We're good to go. All right. We're out of here. Alright, and go into Galaxy, Swift Orbital, plot the route. Close this up. Get that ship out of here. Are we lined up yet? Good enough for me. Let's get the flock out of here. And Alright. We're still not even halfway through. It'd be nice if it had we'd gotten to the tier yet, so we knew what the rewards are going to be. But as it sits, my goal is to get to oh see what should be a good goal. That's going to take a while. Let's go 300 mil. That's going to be quite a while. That's good 10 loads of product. And we'll see where it goes from there. And if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, the account I'm on right now, the fleet carrier is going to be taking off in the not too distant future. Out pretty deep. It's good. This account's going to be out doing deep exploration for probably over a course of a year. Once it gets about 5,000 light years or so from the bubble, I'm going to start doing a lot of exploration immediately around where the fleet carrier is. And then after a period of time of getting a big encompassing area around that fleet carrier mapped out, I'll move it to another system, you know, another 500 light years out, or maybe go at 1,000 light years and then do it all again. Uh, Once I have this thing set up for auto dock, and I can show you, I'll open up the map and give you a general idea of where I'm talking about. I am going to be doing a whole lot of exploration with this one. Okay. Where I'm looking at is doing some stuff around here, basically starting in this general area, going out to about here, coming over into here around all these nebulas, then coming through into this area, into Odin's Hold, and then I'm going to go into Colonia and probably leave this account in Colonia for a while. So, if you're interested in going out on a long distance cruise, my Discord is set up with a chat channel to make sure no one's left behind. And while I'm streaming live, while I'm doing a stream, exclamation mark Discord will bring up my info. And I didn't drop down. I should be fired. And we're building fabricators. Now I might go and it's going to depend on what, when we get to 300 mil, it's going to depend on what the community goal level's at. I went and targeted Swift Orbital again. Are you kidding me? Oh. I knew that didn't look right. If we're close to tier 1 so I can see what the rewards are, I'm going to keep going. If we're not close to tier 1 after I hit 300 mil, depending on how I'm feeling, I might go and do switch over to my other account and do a bunch of runs with him with that account. Um, this one I'm doing is with the Federation. The other one I'll do is going to be with uh, for the Empire. Good. Didn't drop me out. That would have upset me. Oh yeah, this is the one that's close. And like always, when that happens, you end up a good distance around away from the station. And this time with the planet in between you. Oh, beautiful. We have at least one fleet carrier here. Two fleet carriers, I believe. Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of them in here because they're loading up and bringing stuff in. I doubt we're even anywhere much closer yet. Okay. Yeah, we're still not even halfway through it. Okay. I really have a feeling they've got this one turned up a lot more than it was for the last community goal. Dang it, I did that again. Missions. I want to see what the other sides are doing. Yeah, the Empire's not much further ahead. Both progresses are pretty slow. No one's getting close to the tier 1. But then again, last week you had like 200 light year distance for the trades. Oh, you're going to hit me again, aren't you? Nope. I was tempted to bring my fleet carrier over here to load it up like some other people are doing, but I don't see a huge time savings. I do have a Discord channel. Exclamation mark Discord will give you a link. Uh, at least I know it does through on Twitch. I'm not sure if it does it also with it streaming into YouTube at the same time. Not 100% if YouTube does it. I'm thinking, like I said earlier, get this up to about 300 mil. Yeah, I really need to get some more cash going. I'd like to have a good half a billion on the fleet carrier and a half a billion on my ships, but and I still need to go out and do a lot of mining to get a bunch more tritium on that fleet carrier before I take off. But the mining just isn't that with that issue that they're having with the uh, pulse wave analyzer. It's really kind of put me off on mining. I can't do mining the way I usually do. It just doesn't work right. But I think on Sunday I'm going to go and set this ship up again for mining. And do a bunch of mining in a low temp area. Chance of void opals, chance of tritium deep core, and it'll make me a bunch of profit and get me some tritium on the ship. And I'll do that with both accounts because my other account needs some credits pretty heavy too. So the latest Galnet, we're still not getting much Thargoid activity. Um, I should check on that. That might be profitable also. Um, I'll check that. This is what we're doing now. And then this is the cul-de-sac stuff that was last week's. So that's all been done. Then Core Dynamics bought out Lacon Spaceways. There There we go. Alright. Alright. And we're not going to fuel on this round. Commodities market. The fabricators, fill it up again. And this is still going to be nowhere near it. We are ahead of the Empire on this side. Not that it matters much. Launch it. I always bookmark when I'm doing these kind of trade missions the stations I'm going between. Just makes it a lot quicker. Also, when you come into the station, always go and drop your ship down before you go into the commodities. It speeds up the transition. So it doesn't have to drop your ship after you when you go to want to depart, drop it to spin it around. All it does is bring it out. If you're not familiar with the game, Epic has it for free right now. I'm not sure if Twitch has it on sale still. There's a lot of stuff you can do in it. I'm actually contemplating getting a third account just to try out different starting scenarios to see which one is better. Most of my starts in this game, and I've done it 4 times, have been going to a resource extraction site and killing some wanted ships to get my money to upgrade my first ships. But I think it is possible to make some decent credit doing data trading missions and some other stuff instead, which might actually be more beneficial. In the startup, especially for people that are not interested at all in combat side of Elite Dangerous. anytime you're around these community goals, you've got a lot of chatter in system. Yeah, this is not saying much, but we should be getting a pretty good amount of um, reputation by doing these. I'm assuming. We hit top 25%. We are now an ally here. More people screaming at each other. Actually, I want to change that back to this. That way next time I'll actually see a warning. We're still not even halfway. Let's just keep it going. Back to the Swift. It would be nice if we could load up some commodities. Oh, come on. Let me out. Tight squeeze. Alright. I'm getting tired. Having difficulty getting somebody up in here. Let's see. Alright, that's done. I know what I can do. I'm gonna check. Yep. Search. Go here. Yep. Search. Go here. Okay. It is showing up YouTube. This is the first stream I've done dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Just wanted to make sure all the settings are correct, which they look like they are. And if you ever have questions while you're watching one of my live streams, chat's open. It helps to pass the time, actually, especially with this stuff. Usually when I'm doing this kind of stuff prior to starting, what I used to do before I streamed this content, if I was doing something real monotonous like this, I would go and watch usually YouTube videos on my second monitor while I'm doing something monotonous like this or mining or whatnot. But I can't do that while I'm streaming because of trademark issues, since the sound and stuff would be coming over that. So, and I can't play the stereo in the background. Good. Last time I looked at my Discord, it showed my, hmm. Let's see, what would be the proper term? My niece's son uh, was still was on his tablet, and with him being less than 10 years old, he shouldn't still be on his tablet. Okay. Building fabs. Fill her up. Itty up. Yeah, we don't need to look at any of that. Launch us out. And you're going to hit me, aren't you? My previous stream, and it did. My previous stream, my auto launch did the same thing. That's the whole reason. If I've got an auto launch on a ship, I will not run it without a shield. I was chatting to somebody on Discord a while back that he runs Type 9 trading out of Cubio, and it's actually destroyed his ship, the auto dock, because he runs no shield to get that extra cargo. And I'm just like, no thanks. I like my auto dock because I use it a lot. That's an easy way. Once you're in the dock sequence, walk away, go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack. Um, you got a lot of things you can do while that's going on. See, we had made the top 25, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if we'd been knocked off of the top 25. Nope, we're still in the top 25. Because there's some people that have been delivering with fleet carriers, and they will deliver more in a short period of time than I will. But then they're loading that fleet carrier for a lot longer than it takes for me to load this ship and be coming back. So time's relative. Okay. No one's in chat. It's like all my friends are saying it's 11 o'clock at night on Turkey Day. We stuffed ourselves too much. We can't be online. Let's take a look at the mission board. Actually, I didn't even think about this. All right. It was. Oh, wait. Forgot. This right here. We're still in the top 25. Not a whole lot of vessels bigger than I am right now. Wasted the time going through the missions to see if there's a data trade mission to this Swift terminal in 18 Scorpii. So the mining news that we just listened to is all about them restructuring payouts um, and getting it in line with risk to reward, skill to reward, things like that. Um, which I agreed with wholeheartedly. The amount of money you can make mining compared to things like combat, where you've got a lot more risk to losing your ship, um, was so far out of kilter when you could lose, you could have, let's see, what's this one? $26 million to rebuy, but you're only making 5 to 10 mil an hour. 10 to, 10, 15 mil an hour. It just wasn't worth risking a high end ship. And then you've got mining making 100, 200 mil an hour with extremely low risk of losing your ship. Combat, you had a lot of skill you needed to be profitable in it and keep your ship from getting blown up. Okay, what's going on, ship? Um, and then you've got, um, because mining, all you do is you get to the asteroid belt, wait till you get scanned, and the guy leaves, and they don't scan you again. So they're talking about a lot of different things like uh, having pirates more random in the asteroid belts while you're mining. You might get a pirate come on you. Because, like this ship here, I can fully set it out to do laser mining, deep core mining, and subsurface mining without an issue. Well, if they do that where pirates might come along, you'll need, uh, they'll encourage people to go out in wings so you could have one mining ship. Uh, where are we at? Okay. Doing the mining, and then it has another ship helping to keep it safe, protect it from pirates. Um, with this ship, I'd have to decide what type of mining I'm going to do and get armament on it. Um, so I wouldn't be able to go and run all that types of mining. I could do laser mining or deep core mining, not both. Um, so there's that. And then exploration. Realistically, you don't have much risk to the ship. Not a whole lot of skill involved. But the profit wasn't there either. You're not going to make much more than someone doing combat. I didn't I didn't map it or something as I'm talking. Uh, or you go. He wasn't on his Discord. I thought he was already offline. Uh, you go and do the exploration. You're not going to get attacked generally. You can easily do the exploration, do your flying around, explore, making some money. Um, it would be nice if you could make a little more money with your discoveries um, and things, but it's not too far out of kilter, in my opinion, with the skill levels. The biggest one I saw is combat. It should be paying more for your risks you're taking. Clear out all these messages. Ah, he's back online again. It's a maneuverable chip on me. Okay, so he's here, but he's not in his Discord. He is probably doing a stream. He's probably recording a stream or something. Keep it away from that planet so we don't fall into the gravity well, which we did slightly. Okay, what is he doing back on? Let's scroll through this again. Yeah, they got planetary scan jobs over there. No, thank you. Nope. 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 Different station. Where's it going? Nope. Wrong station. Because we could do this run if it was going to our station. That's 5 runs. Alright. Actually, before we go, let's take a look at this. Oh. Still so far. So far. We're up to the top 10%. But that will go away as soon as I sign out for the night. Swift terminal. But I believe... Oh, you're going to hit my frickin' ship again. Anytime you go up like that, I hit. Oh, not this time. Yeah, we've got fleet carriers all over the place. Actually, I think it'll look even more intense if we do this. Not that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Yeah. Look at that. I don't think I'm going to stay in the top 10% for very long. I don't know about you. Because those fleet carriers hold 20-something thousand tons, if I remember right. cancel that. 25,000 tons, depending on what they have in their carrier. And I'm doing a measly 720 tons per run. They filled up a fleet carrier. That's 100 runs for this ship. It will get us opened up. It'll unlock. It'll unlock here. Once we hit that, this will unlock and tell us what the rewards are for the week. And I'm expecting to get knocked out of the top 10 and get dropped pretty quickly once people start unloading those fleet carriers. I never drop my speed down. And with it being that close to a gravitational well, I can't do the slow down tricks. Alright. I think it's going to come down to bedtime more than this thing unlocking, and I'll find out tomorrow when I get up. We're in the top 10% now. In 45 minutes, I'm going to call... Yeah, let's call it 40 minutes. Right at the 2-hour mark for this stream. I am going to call it a night. We should be in the top 10%. We might still be in the top 10%. But I would be surprised if I'm still in the top 75 when I get back on this. At about 4 o'clock server time. I really expect a lot of people to have been doing everything by then. But I really wanted to know before going to bed tonight what the rewards are this week, dang it. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if when I get up in the morning ish, um, if the facility I'm loading out of is running out of product, you got to go further out. Okay, that's done. That's if I make it another 40 minutes. I'm starting to fade fast this evening. Alright, Patrick. Competent and a fer de lance, huh? I need some excitement. I don't think he's going to get us, though. Yeah, he did. Boom. Submit it. Let's do something about that. Where are you going? I thought you wanted a piece of me. This is cheating, though. I am labeled as competent. But this ship is built to elite standards other than my pulse weapons instead of beams. I've got more shield health than armor on this ship. I'm now really curious how bad this thing would be with beams. My Python setup is obscene. And this has more firepower than that. Yeah. That Mamba didn't know what hit him. That almost gets me enough that I want to go and I'm going to check something as we're docking. That was actually a little fun. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright. Go into here. Switch this over to this account. Beam. Ooh. Electrochemical arrays. Polymer capacitors. Okay, that one we have. We've got thermal vents. Oh yeah. That might be fun. I don't know if I'll do that tonight, but finish getting this thing built up with beam weapons instead of these puny pulse lasers that I had lying around. Because and there's some other stuff I could do too. Let's see here. How engineered are they? They're not. Oh my gosh. There's so much more I could put on this ship for shielding. I'd have to go somewhere to get this fixed. And it also already has prismatics. And we'll go ahead and throw one more on it. Top it off. Power distributor. I don't have the right pattern for it. I really want weapon systems. But yeah. This thing could be scary. Uh, Basically, this is only 1 into overcharged. Really? That's only 3? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of engineering that could be done onto this ship. It would have made that even faster. Okay, we are here. Let's sell this stuff. And check these again, just in case. I'm not going to do the source and returns to this system. Not the right space. Not the right base. Nope. Oh, where are we sitting at? Still in the top 10%. There's 1,667 contributors so far. All right. Let's go ahead and head back. And it's the Swift terminal. Sorry, orbital. Oh, let's see here. Open up that engineer. Multi-cannon. Okay, I don't have unique electrochemical arrays. Yeah. Ooh. This account needs to go to Dav's Hope for an hour and Jameson's for like an hour. It needs a lot of engineering materials. And if you're joining for the first time or anything, there is a Discord channel I run. Exclamation mark Discord will give you the information to get on. I do this game, primarily this game in Empyrean right now. If you're new to the game, ask questions. I don't think Epic still has this game for free. I know they were doing it earlier in the week for free. And Steam had it on sale for a while. But recently the game did go and put Horizons, which was an expansion pack. They merged it into the main game because they've got a new expansion coming out within a year forget when it's due out. I think fall of next year, but I'm not 100%. And that will give some more content out there. What I'm working on is a community goal. Both the Federation and Empire are beefing up their capital vessels, and they need materials to do so. We have not made it to if we hit when we hit tier 1, it will tell us what these rewards are. So we're waiting for tier 1. And when we get back to Peritus, I need to remember to turn in that bounty, get that cash. So what I'm doing is I just run one system away and I can pick up one of the commodities. And I run back 720 tons of it at a time with this ship. I am planning on doing a trip with my fleet carrier in the not too distant future out into this area, over around and through here, back over here, and it'll probably be parked over in this section. It can carry multiple ships, so if anyone ever wants to join me on that trip, there's information on it in my Discord channel. My other account is going to stay in the bubble and do stuff around here. Before leaving, I think I'm going to do more of this tomorrow, depending on what everything looks like. Possibly on this account. I still need to do this on my other account. I'm delivering to the Federation right now. Let me get this down a little bit. That looks good. Because I need 4 more ranks to get their big ship. I'm in the big ship for the Empire right now. So that's my goal, is to get, when you at the end of the community goal, you generally get a lot of reputation points when it's all been tabulated. I'm hoping to get a bunch. Don't know it'll be enough to get my Corvette. On my other account, I'm going to be doing this same stuff, but for the Empire. I'm just not sure which ship I'm going to use on that account. It has a Type 9 that does a lot of cargo, but I cannot stand flying that ship. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like to fly it. And my Python that I would be using instead carries half the cargo, if that. I'm thinking 3 more runs for this evening. They'll get us up close to 300 mil. They'll get us over 300 mil. Uh, Good start of recouping the what we just put onto the fleet carrier. I'm still looking. There is one of those. There it is. We have fuel. You don't. Any questions? Little advert for the fuel rats. I just get a chuckle out of it almost every time I see it. So if you have any questions about the game, ask away. I am monitoring the chats. Yeah, they're down well over 300,000 of these units since I started. I am starting to wonder if we are going to have enough when I come back online. That was Swift, so that one, go back down. Did I nick him? Did I nick him? Yep, I got a fine. I nicked him. Oh boy. Fuddy duds. We'll pay that when we go back. If we can't pay, if they don't have an interstellar factor at this location. If I was going under 100, I wouldn't have been fined. I was going too fast. Luckily, the ship had shields and they held. If I blew them up, it would have been instant death. The station would have blown me up real quick. Massive shields or not, I would have been gone. So the first thing we'll do is see if they have an interstellar factor here. We're already going to go onto that screen anyways to get our bounty, to pay off, collect our reward for that ship we blew up. And I'm doing everything wrong on this loop. Well, there's not an interstellar factor here. You'll see what happens. Interesting glow around that one. I really should surface map that. That's a high paying planet. Because it's an Earth like world. Oh, too soon. Do. Alright. We'll go here and here. Contacts. Interstellar factor. Beautiful. Paid the fine. It's done. Redeem the bounties. That's good. So contacts, you have this stuff here for combat bonds for other than this area. That one will take care of this area. Get your bounties paid there. Turn in life pods, black boxes, all that kind of stuff here. And black market is illegal contraband, needless to say. Alright. We'll sell this stuff. Oh. It's 2 more rounds to get us over 300 mil. Let's check the mission board again just in case. I hate running empty. No. Nope, nothing. So, back at it again. And And we're going to Swifty Swift. Flat the route. Oh, you're going to do it to me again. I'm awfully close. I think he's going to bump me again. Oh, we made it. Earlier in the stream, or was it the last one? Not sure. Autodoc flew me into the station. Still only in the top 10%. The reason we don't have 7,200 tons is I didn't have that much cargo in my first run. Um, we pulled off a frameshift drive, a Guardian frameshift drive booster, and a fuel scoop, and added like 90 something more cargo. I think it was 96 more cargo. Yeah, 64 and a 32. Alright, I want to take a look here. Okay, we got one of the guys that are showing his top 10 commanders. Another person that's top 25 in running in open. Go back to this. Okay, that's all done. We were pretty much caught up on that already. Uh, do 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 do. Yeah, we're still not even halfway there. I doubt we'll hit top 10 commanders um, with one more run. Yeah, I'm going to load this one up, then do one more. Even though I was planning on signing off at 2 hour mark, but I want to get over that 300 million. We're not going to get to tier 1 yet. It is coming up on 8 in the morning in Europe. I expect some play coming up. Missions. But I'm going to do one thing. Before going back. Let's take a look at the mission board here. See if there's any data going back. No, I'm not going to do that. $8 million credits. Oh, tritium. Okay. Alright, nothing here. Oh, not that one. Actually, yeah, let's look. See how we don't have interstellar factors? They're not in every station. Cartographics. Nothing we can sell. We can probably sell that at the other end though. Go back because that should be enough distance. You have to be over 20 light years between the system you scanned and where you're selling it to be able to sell it. Okay, I don't know what the heck was happening there. Getting tired enough I can't even fly my ships, I guess. Okay. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we're safe. I forgot this is the closer station. Can't go and scroll through stuff and thinking about different things. Uh, I thought I had dropped throttle enough, but evidently not. Yeah, there's a lot of those I still need. doesn't even look like that's moved. I have a feeling that's tier one's at like 6 million tons. All right. I just don't think we're going to have any luck picking up missions from here going there. Okay, we just don't have the rep with that faction. Not the right location. Nope. Launch. Yep, this loop will get us over 300 mil. If you're going to do if you're going to do hauling and you want a medium-sized ship, Python's the only way to go. It's the most actually. If you play the game and you don't have a Python in your fleet, I'm curious as to why. Um, it's the most versatile ship. You can set it up to do some mining. You can do cargo missions on medium to smaller stations. It's decent at combat. Um, it's a decent ship for pretty much every task you could put it on. Uh, you're not going to get much over 40 light years of jump out of it, but most ships you can't get much over 40 light years in jump. On this account, I actually have 3 Pythons because of one sits at sits over in the Robigo system for Robigo passenger runs, set up to carry passengers, and I'll go out there in my puddle jumper, a Diamondback Explorer that's got over 70 light years of jump range. I use it to get around the system. I have another another Python set up for mining, and a third one set up for combat that I use a lot of times for like the Fed rep grind missions, because a lot of those stations on your rep grinds are mediums, are the smaller stations you can't put a large ship at. And I don't care for any of the Federation small craft. Actually, is that even correct? Was that right? Okay, yeah, they're mediums. Okay. For a minute there, I was thinking they were large. They'd be small, large ships, but yeah, last run. Do 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 do. Buying building fabricators. Really? Yeah. If you look at these, um, massacre missions, the pay on them is just not enough for me to risk ship. And nothing again. How dare they? Anaconda. I haven't gotten a message yet, so we might not be interdicted on this loop. probably not going to get interdicted on this loop now. Because Cobra Mark III comes after us. That's insane. Yeah. We're not going to get messed with. We'll get this one off also. Still not there. Pushing 4 million. It might be 8 million to get to tier 1. Yeah. Okay. Let's fill this thing up. Okay, commodities. Just over 300. Nothing. Let's think at this end. Nope. Alright. Yeah. I'm going to say that's going to be it. Um, I'm going to need to get some sleep. I'll try to get on around 4 o'clock server time, if not closer to 2. I'm going to try for 2 o'clock, but it might be 4. I've got some stuff I've got to do first thing in the morning. I hope you all have enjoyed, and catch you next time.